Here we have a GCSE mathematics past paper. It's a higher tier paper. Now we have m is equal to the square root of s over t, where s is given as 3.47 correct to 2 decimal places, and t is given as 8.132 correct to 3 decimal places. By considering bounds, work out the value of m to a suitable degree of accuracy. You must show all your working and give a reason for your final answer. So this is a typical question on lower and upper bounds. So first thing first is to find the lower and upper bound of s and t. So let's do that. So we have s as 3.47. So we want to find the lower and upper bound. So to 2 decimal places, the next number up then would be 3.48. And the next number down would be 3.46. We want to find the lower bound, so we want the middle number, the middle value, the number between 3.46 and 3.47, and also we want to find the number that lies between 3.47 and 3.48, and that would be the upper bound. So let's do that. So this value would be the lower bound, and this value would be the upper bound. So what is the middle number between 3.46 and 3.47? Well, it's going to be 3.465. And for the upper bound, it would be 3.475. So now we have found the lower and upper bound for S. This is S. Let's put S there. That's for S. Okay, now let's work out the lower and upper bound for T. So we have 8.132 to 3 decimal place. The next number up would be 8.133. And the next number down would be 8.131. We want to find the middle value between 8.31 and 8.32, and same here, we want to find the middle value between 8.32 and 8.132 and 8.133. So this would be the lower bound, this value would be the lower bound, and this value would be the upper bound. So the middle number would be 8.1315. So it's 8.1315. And for the upper bound, it's going to be 8.1325. So now we have found the lower and upper bound for both numbers. So let us input the values for the upper bound for m. So upper bound m. Upper bound m would be the root of upper bound s, upper bound s over the lower bound t. Why is it lower bound t? Because when you divide by a smaller number, you get a larger answer, and that's the reason why it's lower bound t. So let us input these in the calculator. So what we have there is a root of the upper bound s as 3.475 over the lower bound t, which is 8.1315. So let us input this in the calculator and see what we get. So we have the root, let's use this. So we have the root of 3.475 over 8.1315 so we get 0.2292. So we get 0.2292 and so on, right? Now let's do the lower bound for m and see what we get. So we have lower bound m. That would be the root of lower bound s. Lower bound s over upper bound t. So to get the lower bound, if you divide by a larger number, then you should get a smaller value for, so that would be the lower bound. Okay, so let's input the values here. So the lower bound s is 3.465 over the upper bound t, which is 8.1325. Let's see what we get with our scientific calculator. So we have the root of 3.465 so we get 0.2288. So let's write that. .2288. Now, if you look at both numbers there, a suitable degree of accuracy would be to 3 decimal places, because we have 0.229, and if we round this to 3 decimal place here, we could get 0.229. So both of them give a value of 0.229. So to 3 decimal place we could get 0.229. So both here have the same answer as 0.229 to 3 decimal places. So to 3 decimal places, both of them give the same answer. So that's 0.229 to 3 decimal places. So we can write that both give an answer of 0.229 to 3 decimal place. Both of 0.229 to 3 decimal places. So it means that m, therefore m equals to 0.229. That would be your answer, okay?